Hello, my sweet Virgos. This is your reading for Sunday, March 30th. It's a work day for Mark and myself. We had to go back to the rental. We've been working all morning, but instead of coming back home, jumping in the shower, and getting ready, we're just going to do the reading like this, okay? So we're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive sent toward myself for the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for Virgo's greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. This is for Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, or anywhere in your chart. Cross watchers, you are welcome. All right, let's see, guys. For Virgo, let's just get a couple from this deck. Non-judgment, reflection, and projection. And then we got forgiveness. Set yourself free. And the garden, receive and heal. That's amazing. So this is like, reflecting on the past without judgment and just moving on with forgiveness, which is going to set yourself free. And then you will receive not only blessings, but healing. So that's amazing. And then the bottom of the deck is onward steps. This frees you up to move on, Virgo. I love that. So now let's do some from the Wisdom of the Oracle for Virgo. Show me what's in Virgo's current, one card at a time. What's in Virgo's current energy? Current energy, between worlds, stepping out from the past into the light, leaving the past in the past, leveling up, milk and honey, a happy life, emotional fulfillment, making the decision to choose your happiness. Make it a priority. Blessings. Being blessed. Wow. I love that, Virgo. In your new life. Blessings in your new life. Bottom of the deck, truth be told. You could be getting clarity. Could be truth coming to light. We'll see what else comes out. Let's go on and pull from the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. All right, Oracle deck. For Virgo. Let's see, what's in the energy for Virgo, please? For Virgo, awareness, balance, which is justice. We have 111. Third eye chakra. And we got two more, hope and destiny. I love it. The bottom of the deck is passionate nights, which I believe came out yesterday. So, which is number one, a new beginning. So it looks like you're getting clarity on a situation and justice is playing out. Balance is being restored. With the third eye, you could need to work on your third eye, or your third eye is showing you things that the 3D reality would not. So you're seeing beyond the veil. You've stayed in this hopeful energy. Card number 17 reduces to an 8. And then destiny. You're operating in your fate and destiny, or you are being aligned with your fate and destiny. So let's see. Let's see what we need to know, Virgo. All right. Please clarify awareness. Card number 1, awareness. 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 Oh, wow. This is crazy. Well, we're in retrograde, guys. So just remember we're in retrograde. Yeah, okay. Somebody is in a marriage. This is that King of Pentacles. This could be someone that chose to go into a long-term commitment or a marriage for money. This person is surrounded by so much drama, chaos, and conflict, and they're stuck. But they're coming to this realization that the person they chose is a karmic soulmate. This is not a divine partnership. This person is now feeling abandoned or rejected. This is someone that is coming to the realization that they chose a karmic partner over a divine soulmate. And this is someone that could want to reach out to you with the 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yep, Virgo, they want to reach out to you. Hermit, 8 of Wands. They want to communicate. This could be an offer of an apology, but this person is in player energy. So be mindful. Be mindful. They haven't elevated. They haven't healed. All right. Let's look at balance, which is justice. Balance. Yeah. See, you are getting victory and success. You moved on. You let this person have whatever decisions they decided to make, and you moved on, and you're having victory. Okay, this person is sitting in the energy of the five of cups in deep regret because King of Cups in reverse. This person, I don't feel that they're emotionally fulfilled. I feel they are an emotional manipulator, but I feel like they're not emotionally fulfilled. This is someone that made an investment thinking that it was going to bring them victory and success, and it didn't make them happy. There could be no love in that situation, but this is justice. So, yeah, this person's heartbroken. This could be someone going through a very painful ending with the Ten of Swords, deception, and betrayal. Definitely someone from your past that you blocked from your energy. This is someone that was cheating, lying, and stealing. They were in an illusion. Let's look at the third eye. What's the third eye about? Tell me about the third eye. Wow. This person's third eye is opening up. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. This person with the third eye here, it feels like they are getting visions. The spiritual realm is giving them downloads. This could also be in the dream state, but it could be while they're awake. They're getting visions. This is someone that's realizing Nine of Cups in reverse. They are miserable. They are being guided to move away from a situation with the Chariot. Spiritual realm's guiding them to move away, and they are receiving truth and clarity from God, from the divine. Yep. By way of their third eye. Wow. Seeing beyond the veil. There you are, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, grounded, stable, and financially secure. I love it. Okay, let's look at hope. Tell me about hope. What is this hope? Hope. Hope. Yeah. I feel like this person is trying to have hope that they can come back in this player energy and offer to give you equally now after cheating, lying, and stealing, deceiving. They've been watching you. This person knows that you brought them everlasting joy and happiness. You were their true soulmate. You gave them love. But this person's coming in as a player. No, this person has not learned their lesson, and this is why you're moving on, Virgo. Six of Swords, you're moving on to peace. This person doesn't bring you peace. This is justice. They don't bring you peace. They play games. They don't want to be in a committed relationship. They want the benefit of being committed, but also run around and have multiple partners. That's what they want. You know, there is no high vibrational person that would be willing to do that. Show me destiny. Destiny is confirmed by Wheel of Fortune. That Wheel of Fortune is aligning for you because you walked into your destiny. This past person, they've blocked their destiny. Two of Swords. They went the wrong way. So what was destined for them has been blocked now. You, however, moved on and you are in your destiny. Please clarify passion ignited. Passion ignited. Yeah. See, you're following your passion. You've taken a brand new leap of faith. You're a high priestess, Virgo. This could be a spiritual path that you're being called to take, and this person's been trying to destroy it. Battle you, Five of Swords. Lies, slander, gossip, cyberbullying, whatever they've done, they've been trying to battle you. This can be someone that's going around telling everyone, if you have a spiritual platform, that you're a scam artist, you're crazy, you're a liar, you're not gifted. But you didn't care. You just took a brand new leap of faith and moved on. And now this person's stressed out and overthinking. This emperor, false emperor, they could be just exhausted. Exhausted trying to battle you, Virgo. They just don't have the endurance that you have. They don't have the spiritual backing. They just don't. So give it up. With awareness, this person... it looks like someone from your past went into a marriage or a long-term commitment for money. They're surrounded by drama, chaos, conflict. They're stuck. And they're having the awareness. They're having an awakening here that who they connected with was a karmic partner. This is not a divine partner. This is a karmic lesson, and now they're feeling abandoned or rejected. Please clarify the awareness. Awareness. Wow. Yeah. One more. Look at this. This person's having some sort of aha moment. They were manipulated into this union. They're carrying a heavy burden with the Ten of Wands. They were manipulated into this marriage, Hierophant. This person, Two of Pentacles, they're waking up to the fact that this person either is not stable or they have created instability for them by manipulating them into this marriage. With the Sun, everything's coming to light. This is the awareness about their karmic partner, the Lovers. Yeah, that's caused them to feel stuck, trapped, bound to the situation. Yeah, this person wants to cut away this karmic partner. They know they made the wrong decision with the Four of Cups. With balance, justice is playing out. You're having victory and success. This person is in regret from your past because they're not emotionally fulfilled. They are an emotional manipulator, but they're not emotionally fulfilled in this investment that they made. In fact, they're heartbroken. Please clarify, and that's justice. Balance. Please clarify, balance. Wow. It's like there's a whole group involved in trying to get this masculine energy to hold on, Four of Pentacles, and put in the work with this relationship. Page of Wands, there's some sort of communication going on. But with the World and the Three of Cups, it looks like the cycle with the third party is closing out. Yeah, the Emperor. There's a lot of people involved in this, whatever this is. I don't know. Why are all these people involved? For the money? Are people being paid to get in this person's ear and convince them to hold on to this karmic relationship? That's what it feels like. They said this group is involved for the money. So I don't know who's paying who, but somebody's making money off of it. With the third eye, it looks like this masculine energy from your past is getting some sort of downloads, visions, dreams, awareness. They're unhappy. They're being guided to move away from this karmic partner. They're being given the truth by the spiritual realm. Third eye chakra. Third eye chakra, yep. Third eye chakra. So let me turn the fan on, guys. They're getting clarity that this karmic partner is a love bomb or gaslighter. She's non-committal. She's not committed to the relationship. She gives to many, Six of Pentacles. And with the Six of Wands here, they're showing this person, you may have thought that you were going to have victory and success, but you will not have victory and success with this person. You will not. This is an illusion. This was an illusion. Yeah. What you're going to get is your karma. That's what you're going to get. Wow. They could also be getting a download that you're having victory and this is justice and why you're having victory. Yeah, they threw away divine love for a karmic because of money. And this whole group of people is involved for the same reason. With hope, this player still has hope that they can come in this player energy and tell you they're going to give equal. This is someone's been watching you. They know that you gave them real love. Hope. 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 Yeah. I mean, it's like this person, they think they can come towards you, Hermit energy, this King of Pentacles, and they can profess love, King of Cups. And because you're so kind and loving and empathic, and they tell you that, oh yes, we're soulmates, that you're just going to melt and forget all the BS that they put you through. Yeah, this person, no, they're going to be rejected. Five of Pentacles. They're going to be abandoned or rejected by you. You know, this person, they've done too much damage. You've already made your decision if you're aligning with this reading. So they've done too much damage. Too much betrayal, too much deception. Wicked, just wicked things. With this destiny, you're following your destiny. You're being aligned with your destiny. Things are working out in your favor. This person from your past, they're blocked, they're stuck, and they're stagnant because they are no longer aligned with what was fated for them. Destiny. Destiny. Yeah. Wow. See, they made the mistake of cheating, lying, and stealing. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and then trying to destroy you. A Queen of Pentacles, someone that's very grounded and stable, very creative, who is a celestial teacher, someone that works for God. They destroyed their destiny by doing this. Yes, they did. That's where they went wrong. Yeah. The person from the past that you gave nothing but love to, that cheat, lied, and stole, and then tried to destroy your life and continue to do so, they're going to be in mental anguish. They're going to be in a nightmare. They should have never, ever taken these actions against you. Passion ignited. You're following your passion in the High Priestess energy. You're very spiritually gifted. This is what God calls you to do. And this person's been trying to battle you and destroy what you're creating, what God guides you to create this entire time. Passion ignited. Passion ignited. Yep, Knight of Swords in reverse. They've been trying to bully you. And this is exactly why they're going to face this tower. Everything falling apart in their life. They should not have messed with you. Again, wow. Death. Tower and death. This is what they face for messing with the Empress High Priestess. The wrong one. You messed with the wrong one. Making a mockery, laughing at God's celestial teacher, trying to destroy God's celestial teacher, mocking and lying and slandering and stalking. Wow. This person, karma is not going to be kind to this person because this is what they deserve. Anything else for Virgo? Seven of Cups, 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, all is the blockage. They're in an illusion. They can't get away from the situation they're in. They cannot escape. And they will never receive the money that they thought they were going to receive by throwing you under the bus and destroying you. The divine will make sure this person struggles financially until they pay off this karmic debt, until they are accountable. So if they allow the ego to continue to run their life and continue to lie and deceive and not change who they are, this is what they can expect for the rest of their days. Constantly having financial struggle, constantly being in a state of delusion and unable to escape the nightmare that they're in. The Moon. Nothing but deception. They have free will. It's not affecting you, collective. You're moving on. You know, God's protecting you. You're being obedient to what God asks you to do, so God is protecting you and guiding you. This person is only hurting themselves. And it's really sad, but it is what it is. So, all right, Virgo, this is your reading. If you're interested in scheduling, I am scheduling for next week. I have very limited appointments next week. So definitely if you want to get in, make sure you schedule sooner than later. I am only taking, I think, maybe 7 appointments for next week because I have a lot on my plate next week. So, all right, guys, I love you. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. And I will see you for Monday's reading. Bye-bye, Virgo.